Hey you, are you wasting your time on social media again? Your brothers and sisters in Islamnet from Norway are establishing a masjid, a da'wah center. Establishing a masjid to convey the message of Islam is one of the best deeds a Muslim can do. There's a huge need for it in Norway. You know this and I know this. So that makes the reward even greater. So give generously and Allah Azza wa Jal will give you even more. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys doing? Many of you would have already known the story of this Swedish Qur'an burner, the Scandinavian Qur'an burner. There's many Qur'an burners that we deal with on this channel who has, stood outside of the Turkish embassy and burnt a copy of the Qur'an with the permission, of course, of the Swedish government. And my colleagues, 𝙒𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙬 Jannah has covered this angle from a political perspective, talking about the hypocrisies of some of these European nations, many of which they ban the burning of flags, for example, the European Union flag, the French flag in the case of France, and so on. So you can go ahead and watch those videos. I'm not going to be doing that in this video. I'm going to be taking aim directly at you. Rasmussen, is that his name? Rasmussen. Let's just say whatever the hell your name is, because I don't care what your name is. I don't need to know what your name is. You need to know what my name is, because the truth of the matter is, Rasmussen, whatever the hell your name is, yes, I would be ashamed of myself to deprecate myself in such a manner that I wouldn't even be able to challenge the Muslim community that you so vehemently hate. I mean, if you hate the Muslim community and you hate Islam, then why don't you challenge their ideas? That is because you know deep down in your fragile little soul that you have, and that pea brain that you got on your head, that you are no match for members of the Muslim community, either conversationally or physically. Many people have said to me, why don't you go ahead and challenge this Qur'an burner for a debate? I think this is an insult to me. This is an insult to me because the kind of thing I'd be challenging him to is the following. I'd be saying this. I'd be saying, let's go ahead and go to a public area. Yes? Why? Why are you going to go to a public area? I'll tell you why. I will hand him a cloth. I will wear black shoes. What are you talking about here, please? I will tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be wearing black shoes, shiny black shoes. And then I'm going to close my eyes. And this Rasmussen is going to shine my shoes until they become sparkling. So that when I open my eyes again and I look down at the shoe, I see the reflection of the champ staring back at me. And Rasmussen is looking down at the shoe at the same time, seeing his ineptitude and ineffectuality and impotence being, my servant. Because the truth of the matter is, Rasmussen, you're going to become my servant and the servant of the Muslim community today. How so? How so? I tell you how. Well, did you not know that we're building? We're helping with the building and the refurbishing and the expanding, and have been doing so, of the biggest Scandinavian da'wah project in Scandinavia. It is the biggest mosque and da'wah center in the whole of Scandinavia. You might have seen some of the adverts, because I know you're a secret admirer of the champ. Yes, you're looking at the champ. Of course, you don't challenge the champ. You don't challenge anybody in the Muslim community, because I'll tell you why you won't challenge me. Because the moment Muhammad Hijab, Ali Da'wah, 𝙒𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 Ali, or any of those names come into your mind, what happens is that some involuntary excrement comes out of your orifice. Say that one again for me, brother. I say that some involuntary excrement comes out of your orifice to the point where you can't control yourself, and maybe your bowels are bursting. You need to use the toilet. So that when you go to the toilet and you come out and your mum is there to see you, and even she hates what she sees. Even she hates that face. She hates you. Because how could she not hate you? You are a failure of a human being. You are a failure of a human being. That's why you won't challenge the Muslim communities or members thereof conversationally or physically. You or any of your associates. Because the thing is, I would feel ashamed. I'd feel cowardly. I'd feel like a downright dastardly coward if I hated a community so much but couldn't find the testicular fortitude, maybe because of a lacking of such a thing, to challenge the very community that I hate. I would hate that. I would hate to hate a community, but I can't even challenge these people. All you can do is burn. Anyone can burn a book. I can get a small child to burn a book. This is not a demonstration of freedom of speech and bravery and gallant courageousness. This is just a demonstration of an inability to engage. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use you for the service of the Muslim community. The people, last time there was a Qur'an burner in Norway, he helped us raise almost $300,000. Now you are going to be the servant of the Muslim community and help us raise the money again. Because you are helping us grow the Muslim community. Yes, you are going to help us as the servant that you are. The people now, the Muslim people, the angered and the passionate and infuriated Muslim people with the fact that you decided to take aim at them in this way. We don't need to make intellectual arguments. What we're going to do is make a change. Because us as the Muslim community, we're not going to sit idly by while people are disrespecting our religion. We're going to make exactly that very thing, the religion of Islam, in the area that you reside in and live in, more prominent. And we're going to educate the likes of you and your associates and the community at large of Islam. So I'm done with you, my servant. I'm done with you, boy. I don't need you anymore, Rasmussen, whatever your name is. We don't need you anymore. Now I'm going to speak to the Muslim people. Now we, instead of being angry and writing hate comments and doing this, we have a way of making a change. Or is it that we just want to speak and we just want to get angry, but our money is not where our mouth is? Our money is not where our mouth is. What we need to do right now is, there's the link below. And this is the biggest Scandinavian dawah project. I have gone and visited it myself many times, and I'm going again to see the expansion project. I've seen, they send me updates all the time to see where the money is going. These people, I can vouch for them. I will say that, go ahead and click the link below. And when you click the link below, put the biggest possible donation to prepare yourself spiritually and financially for Ramadan as you possibly can. The Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I was going to say the Prophet said, but I can start by saying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whenever he talks about struggling in his sake, 11 times in the Qur'an, he starts by talking about doing so with your money first. With your money first. And the Prophet Muhammad told us, مَا نَقَصَ مَالٍ مِّن صَدَقَةٍ, that money does not depreciate by giving sadaqah. This is a masjid. So I'm saying to you now, it's a masjid and dawah center, so that people like this fool, this ignoramus, this diminished individual who needs to come and sparkle my shoes. Yes, he needs to clean it up and shine it real diligently. Okay? That guy and other people like him can understand the message of Islam. Now, that's the final thing I'm going to say here. And this is your opportunity. And there are many things. And do you know, one verse of the Qur'an I want to leave you with is a beautiful verse in Surah Al-Hadid, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, لا يستوي منكم من أنفق من قبل الفتح وقاتل أولئك أعظم درجة من الذين أنفقوا من بعد وقاتلوا وكلا وعد الله الحسنى. That this non-equivalent are those who give in the charity's sake before the conquest. Yes, you don't like these words. I know this guy, yes, doesn't like these words, conquest. And the fighting. Yes? Those are higher in rank than the ones who give after. Meaning what now? I'm saying that this is our opportunity to be min as-sabiqin, the ones who give first. Because I believe you me, the face of Europe is going to change demographically. And these people are dying in their rage and they're burning books and they can't handle it because of their fragile egos. And we need to make a change now. These are really the only platforms where we can do this. So let's take this opportunity seriously. Let's see how the Muslim community can respond in a strong way and in a financial way. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam told us that whoever builds a mosque for Allah, Allah will build for him a similar house in Jannah. And we know the great reward that will not only be gained, but rather will fill your grave after your death. Whenever someone prays there, whenever someone gives shahada, In the masjid, whenever someone learns something in the masjid, yes, that will be something that you'll have on your scale.